So, what is the approach of Homeschool by Design? All of the resources included in Homeschool by Design are revolving around the child being the curriculum. And that is something that we really cherish here at Homeschool by Design because everything that is created should be designed around the child and not the other way around. It's not a one size fits all project when we have a child come in, right? We all think in completely different ways. We can look at our children and know and understand who your child is before choosing a curriculum. It shifts everything. We want to honor and celebrate these unique strengths, interests, and their unique way of learning. And what that does is actually gives the power back to the child to be impassioned and wanting to discover everything around them. We want to nurture this curiosity through this meaningful hands-on experiences, through different learning styles, whether your child is auditory, visual, kinesthetic, working with their hands. There are so many different ways to learn, including music. How do we honor our children with their unique gifts, right? And the next thing I want us to focus on too is being able to look at a design, create a homeschool that fits your family instead of focusing on the one size fits all. Not everything fits in a nice little box with a bow on it. And being aware that's the same way with how children learn. This is how we thrive. We raise these confident, compassionate, capable, lifelong learners who want to just put their hands into everything and get to learn, asking questions, and just really wanting to know the mechanics of the world in so many different capacities. So here at Homeschool by Design, the true inspiration actually occurred during COVID when there was a lot of social and emotional aspects with children that weren't being honored. We were trying to put a lot of children in public school and say, you know what, we're going to pretend there's not a pandemic going on and you need to perform and have all of your test scores, at this level. That's not what was happening. We weren't honoring the child, we were honoring the system. So our approach, what it does is look at childhood development with those social and emotional learning skills, often known as SEL. My background with STEM education and the engineering design process, what does it look like to, imagine and create, plan it all out and test it? And if it fails, failure is okay. Being able to teach kids that it is okay to navigate and design the world we want to be in, right? Failure is one of those components. That's my background. Montessori inspired learning, looking at independence. What does that look like with independent play? And, doing real world activities. Waldorf inspired learning, looking at how it is nature-based education and being able to look at the fantasy and those lessons and how everything ebbs and flows. And human design also, if you don't know what this is, we talk more about it in our human design crash course. So check that out. This is a tool for understanding your child's unique energetic blueprint using astrology, Kabbalah, I Ching, the chakra system, and genetics. So that is added in so we can actually get a full picture of how your child actually learns. We are not believing in one philosophy, having all of the answers. It's a blend of it all, and we get to choose what fits best in our own world, in our own home. We believe that offering a valuable perspective helps us understand our child better too. We want to protect the spark that our children came in with, and we want to help design their own unique journey. That is what we're here for, because the child is the curriculum.